I hear what some of y'all are saying.
Matthew, make us some Italian food, please. Make us some pasta.
Some meatballs, some sausage, some brazzoles. Your people are Italian, you should make Italian food. I hear you, but I'll tell you what. Today, I'll make you something Italian-American. We're gonna do chicken Francese. Best damn lemon chicken you ever had in your life. I know some of y'all think, I'll just squeeze a little lemon on something, call it lemon chicken. That's not how it works. Well, technically it is, but that's besides the point. Let's get into it. Here we go. Alright, so before we get into making this beautiful chicken Francese, we're going to make a nice healthy side of green beans. Make sure you wash your green beans thoroughly under cold water, and then pick off the little stem, the part that was attached to the plant. While we're prepping our green beans, now is a good time to get our mise en place together. To start, we're going to take one shallot, cut the ends off and peel it, and then finally dice it. Place your shallot in a little bowl and set aside. We're going to use a little bit of shallot in our green beans and then some in our sauce later on. Next, we're going to slice about 3 or 4 cloves of garlic. I prefer sliced garlic in my chicken Francese, but if you like, you can also cut your garlic in a small dice just like your shallot. Once your garlic is sliced to your liking, go ahead and set it in a little bowl and set it aside for later. Next, we're going to wash some parsley and then finally dice it. We'll use this just at the end, right before we finish our sauce. Next, get a medium saucepan, fill it with water, and bring it to a simmer. Blanch your green beans for about 3 minutes, and then strain in a colander and set aside until you're ready to saute. Next, in a medium pan, melt a tablespoon and a half of butter, add your blanched green beans, and saute for a few minutes. Next, add 2 tablespoons of your diced shallot. Make sure to season with salt and pepper to taste, then continue to saute until your green beans are cooked. I like my green beans to have a little bit of snap left. That's how I know when they're done. We're going to plate our green beans on a platter, add some of that shallot butter on top, garnish with some parsley, a nice lemon wedge, and we're going to serve it just like that. Also, if you want to starch with this dish, I recommend serving it with jasmine rice. Okay, let's move on to the star of the show, our chicken Francese. Get yourself a nice chicken breast and butterfly it by cutting into your chicken halfway and opening it up like a book. Place your butterflied chicken breast in a bag or between 2 pieces of plastic wrap and pound your chicken with a mallet till it's about a 1/4 inch thin. Now, one part of my chicken was a little bit thicker than a 1/4 inch. You want your chicken thin because I find that it's a little bit more tender since you're cooking it in the pan all the way. Season your chicken both sides with salt and pepper, and then we're going to get our breading station ready. Chicken Francese is made with only flour and egg wash, no breadcrumbs. So we're going to crack a few eggs, add some water, and whisk. Next, we're going to season some flour with salt and pepper to taste, and then heat about 3 tablespoons of olive oil in a medium-sized pan. Dredge your chicken in your seasoned flour, then immediately into your egg wash. Let the excess egg drip off, then go right into your pan with olive oil heated to about 350 degrees. Pan fry your chicken for about 5 to 7 minutes aside. Cook your chicken till it's 165 internal temp. If your chicken's getting a little too brown, you can finish cooking your chicken in an oven set to 350 degrees. Once your chicken's cooked, set aside, and we're going to focus on making our sauce. We're going to open up a nice bottle of Chardonnay and have that ready to go. Turn your pan heat down to medium-low, add about 2 tablespoons of shallot and 2 tablespoons of garlic. Cook your shallot and garlic for a minute or 2 until they become fragrant, then season with salt and pepper to taste. Next, we're going to add about 1/3 to 1/2 cup of wine and let that reduce by half. Once your wine is reduced, we're going to add about 1 cup of chicken stock. Let your sauce simmer for about 5 minutes. Next, we're going to add the juice of 1/2 lemon. Make sure to be careful not to get any lemon seeds in your sauce. You wouldn't want your grandmother to break her tooth, would you? After adding all your lemon juice, let your sauce continue to reduce. To thicken your sauce, combine 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and a tablespoon of cold water. Add a little at a time until your desired thickness. Next, turn off your heat and add about 2.5 tablespoons of butter and allow it to melt slowly into your sauce. At this point, we can add our fresh parsley to our sauce and then add our chicken back to the pan to heat through. Once your chicken is warm, you're ready to go ahead and plate it up. It should roughly take about 5 to 7 minutes to heat the chicken all the way through. We're going to add the chicken to our plate, add a nice amount of our sauce on top, and trust me, you can never have too much of this sauce. We're going to garnish with a few slices of lemon, and optionally, a nice sprig of parsley. You're ready to sit back, relax, pour yourself a glass of wine, and enjoy your beautiful chicken Francese. So that was our chicken francese. What more could you ask for? Our chicken was moist, it was lemony, buttery. Leave a comment below. Let me know if you end up trying this dish. If you do something a little bit different, I wanna know how you make it. If you enjoyed this video, you learned something, give us a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.